The Division Tactical Aviation Wing comprises a wing headquarters, a signal squadron, a utility squadron, 4 observation squadrons, an attack squadron, and a maintenance squadron. The wing is assigned under command to division with 1 observation squadron under command of each brigade. The Aviation Wing headquarters and its signal squadron are usually deployed in close proximity to division headquarters. The brigade-assigned observation squadrons are located in the rear of their brigade areas, while the division observation, utility, and attack squadrons are deployed in the division rear area. The maintenance squadron is routinely established in the division administrative area. The wing may also have elements of a medium transport squadron and an ambulance squadron from Corps Aviation Resources operating in support of the division. The wing commander performs the function of commander, Division Aviation, and advises the division commander and his staff on aviation matters. The Tactical Aviation Wing headquarters is independent from other headquarters and units. It provides the necessary command structure for controlling wing resources in response to the division commander's priorities. The wing headquarters is organized into an operations cell, an administration cell, and flight safety and flight surgeon advisors who report directly to CD Aviation. The operations cell is responsible for all aspects of operations, including advice and implementation of policy, manning the ops center, issuing orders, deploying and controlling the headquarters and its operations, and providing operational, intelligence, and meteorological briefings. The administration cell is responsible for all aspects of support, including aircraft and vehicle maintenance, logistics support, and personnel administration. In addition, the wing headquarters provides the G3 Specialist Aviation Staff Cell to the division headquarters. This staff assists with future planning and the preparation of the aviation portion of orders and instructions, processes staff mission requests, and coordinates aviation operations, terrain allocations, and airspace requirements, provides aviation information, and represents aviation commanders as required, operates as part of the Fire Support and Airspace Coordination Centers, and mans the aviation command nets. The cell vehicles, radios, duty officers, radio operators, and clerks are normally provided from within the wing aviation structure. The wing signal squadron includes a radio troop, an access troop, and a support troop. It provides the combat net radio detachments at the wing headquarters, interlinks to the area trunk system, internal line laying capability, and an SDS service. The support troop provides the headquarters with first-line administrative support. The Tactical Aviation Wing is structured to provide reconnaissance, mobility, and aerial firepower to the division. Its tasks include reconnaissance and surveillance, direction and control of fire, combat airlift of troops, weapons, equipment, and combat supplies, command and liaison support, communications assistance, limited logistics and casualty evacuation support, counter-mobility operations, air mobile operations to block, contain, and pursue the enemy or seize ground, and the provision of anti-armor and other fire support. When planning the employment of aviation resources, certain general limitations must be considered, such as weather conditions and density altitude, which can restrict aviation operations. Helicopters are very vulnerable to enemy direct and indirect fire. Aircrew fatigue can lead to unacceptable losses of personnel and equipment and may jeopardize mission accomplishment. Extensive maintenance requirements, range and payload limitations, and darkness and other restrictions to visibility detract from mission effectiveness. Helicopter requests and tasking messages are used by units who require aviation support for a specific task or time period. They are categorized as pre-planned or immediate requests. Pre-planned requests are forwarded by units to brigade headquarters, where they are vetted by the aviation and operations staffs. Aviation liaison officers provide the staff contact and assist the G3 in planning the best use of their resources. If the resources are not available, the requests are forwarded to division headquarters by normal channels, or should these be unworkable, by the Aviation Command net. Taskings flow from brigade and division headquarters to the wing and are passed on to squadron headquarters. Immediate requests are handled in a similar manner, except that they are normally passed by radio and will be given priority over other HELQuests. Programs aimed at suppression of enemy air defense fire are routinely planned and conducted for attack helicopter and air mobile operations. The Division Aviation, Air, Artillery, and Electronic Warfare staffs advise on and coordinate the availability of their respective assets for CAF missions. Tactical helicopters share the forward very low-level airspace with many other users. Airspace hazards can be reduced through timely coordination among users, through the establishment of priorities and simple controls in the use of the forward airspace, and by the planning and advanced notification of significant airspace activities. An ambulance squadron may be grouped with the Division for Aeromedical Evacuation of casualties within the combat zone. Its elements are normally deployed only as far forward as the division administrative area. The squadron is organized into a headquarters, 2 aircraft flights, each with 8 helicopters, an aircraft servicing flight, and an administrative flight. The aircraft flights are self-sufficient with crews and support equipment for continuous operation. Daily maintenance would be provided by the division service group and coordinated by the tactical helicopter wing. With prior coordination, second-line aircraft maintenance may be provided by the wing maintenance squadron. Air ambulance helicopters are permanently configured and equipped for air evacuation. They derive the maximum protection possible under provisions of the Geneva Convention by displaying the Red Cross emblem, by using a flashing blue light, and by adopting international frequencies for radio communications. Control of an ambulance squadron will be exercised through the division medical group. All tasking of these resources will be passed directly to the squadron through its liaison officer and his communications detachment located at the division medical group headquarters. Corps attack squadrons, when assigned to the division, would deploy in a manner similar to the division attack squadron and would come under the operational control of division. Their resupply would be effected through the division service group and tactical aviation wing maintenance squadron. Corps electronic warfare assets may operate in the division area conducting electronic warfare and intelligence collection missions. In such an instance, they would provide the necessary officer and communications to the Division Electronic Warfare Squadron or to the intelligence company. Aviation combat service support includes aircraft maintenance, logistics, and personnel administration. First and second line aircraft maintenance is a responsibility of aviation units and formations. First-line logistics support is provided from within the unit capability, while second and third-line support is provided by the supported Army formations. Certain specialized support functions are provided by the affiliated wing. A personnel administration capability is integral to the units and to the wing headquarters. In-depth services are provided by the division. Logistically, aviation units are capable of independent operation and carry a 3-day basic load of combat supplies, including aircraft fuel and lubricants, 15 days of land equipment repair parts, and a 30-day supply of aircraft spares. Aviation units draw upon the division and brigade replenishment systems on the same basis as any other combat unit except that aircraft parts are handled through a maintenance channel. Second-line combat service support normally provided by the division and its brigades includes holding and issuing all combat supplies, including aircraft fuel, operational and technical stores and repair parts, except aircraft spares and special lubricants. Maintenance of all vehicles and equipment, including ground support equipment. In-transit handling of aircraft spares and special lubricants, and administrative services not provided from within the wing. On today's modern battlefield, the flexibility and ability to rapidly concentrate combat power dictates the use of the third dimension. Our tactical aviation organization allows the commander to rapidly and decisively influence the battle, to overcome bogged down land forces, and to maintain or regain freedom of action.